Greetings again. Here is it's a vintage EV-SRO, Electro-Voice SRO that came to me in dire need of restoration because the magnet on these apparently likes to separate itself from the top plate when it's unexpectedly dropped. There's only, magnet's been discharged, and it came to be discharged because the fellow that tried to fix it before, I don't think he realized that when the AlNiCo magnet circuit is broken, most of the charge goes away. At least half of the charge goes away, and I've since discharged it most all the way so I can get the top plate off. But here's I'm going to repaint this frame. It was gross. It had crud all over it. I've started to clean it, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to document this. So this is a kind of a labor of love because it's such a mess. And my customer, who's a boutique amp manufacturer, loves this speaker. He calls it a Fabergé egg. I don't think he's wrong. But anyway, I had discovered that the top plate was only connected with these two number 832 machine screws. Now, this is the first time I've actually taken one completely apart. I don't know if this is factory or if this has been done later, because the AlNiCo force is so strong that if the speaker is stationary, excuse me, the magnet force will hold everything together just fine. But since this motor housing is so heavy, if it gets dropped, it's just going to, physics is going to take over, and it's just going to separate, and that's what happened. Apparently more than once. So what was done before with this was the other gentleman that worked on it put a bunch of JB Weld around this joint here, and it's just kind of a mess, and it's not working. So I got to go scrape all this JB Weld off to make sure the magnetic circuit is good. And I think what I'm going to do is put maybe 4 more machine screws in here through the top plate, and so I can fasten that all together mechanically strong, and six ought to do it, and hopefully I can get that done clean. But this has obviously seen better days, but when it's done, it ought to be back to its former glory. It's not going to get a paper surround. It's going to get an EV12L Recone kit with the cloth surround, but this is one of those labors of love because it should be saved. So stay tuned for some progress. And I may get fancy, and customers said, I don't care what color you painted. I might paint the frame hammer tone gold. I don't know. Or I might try to find that. I think this might be an old Oldsmobile or Buick paint color, champagne gold or beige or something. But anyway, I think I'll put some new big barrel connectors on it too. And so stay tuned. Bye-bye.